Today we will talk about success and history of Achilles. Achilles, one of the most famous heroes in Greek mythology, is renowned for his role in the Trojan War and his unmatched prowess on the battlefield. His story, primarily documented in Homer's epic poem, the Iliad, as well as other ancient texts, weaves a complex tapestry of heroism, divine intervention, and tragic fate. This exploration delves into the key aspects of Achilles' life, his achievements, and his enduring legacy in history and literature. 1. Origins and early life. Achilles was born to Peleus, the king of the Myrmidons, and Thetis, a sea nymph. According to myth, Thetis attempted to make Achilles immortal by dipping him in the river Styx. However, she held him by his heel, leaving that part of his body vulnerable, which later became famously known as Achilles' heel. This origin story underscores the hero's dual nature as both invincible and fatally flawed. Achilles grew up in the court of his father, where he was trained in the arts of war by the centaur Chiron, who was renowned for his wisdom and knowledge. Chiron's tutelage included not only martial skills, but also lessons in music, healing, and other arts, shaping Achilles into a well-rounded warrior and leader. 2. Prophecy and the Trojan War. Achilles' life was marked by prophecies. The most significant prophecy declared that he would achieve great glory at Troy, but would die young. This prophecy played a crucial role in shaping his destiny and choices. When Helen, the wife of Menelaus, was abducted by Paris of Troy, the Greek city-states united to retrieve her, leading to the Trojan War. Achilles' mother, Thetis, knowing the prophecy, attempted to hide him on the island of Skyros, disguising him as a girl to prevent him from joining the war. However, Odysseus, another Greek hero, discovered his identity and persuaded him to join the Greek forces. 3. The greatest warrior. Achilles quickly distinguished himself as the greatest warrior among the Greeks. His prowess on the battlefield was unparalleled, and he played a crucial role in many key battles of the Trojan War. His martial skills, strength, and bravery made him a fearsome opponent and a key asset to the Greek army. In the Iliad, Achilles' anger and pride are central themes. The epic begins with a quarrel between Achilles and Agamemnon, the leader of the Greek forces. Agamemnon takes Briseis, a war prize, from Achilles, leading to Achilles' withdrawal from battle. This act of defiance significantly impacts the Greek forces, showcasing Achilles' importance and the dire consequences of his absence. 4. The death of Patroclus. The turning point in Achilles' story comes with the death of his close friend and companion, Patroclus. Patroclus dons Achilles' armor and leads the Myrmidons into battle in an attempt to rally the Greek forces. However, he is killed by Hector, the Trojan prince and greatest warrior of Troy. Patroclus' death profoundly affects Achilles, igniting his desire for revenge and driving him back into battle. 5. Achilles versus Hector. Achilles' return to battle is marked by fury and an insatiable thirst for vengeance. His confrontation with Hector is one of the most iconic moments in Greek mythology. Driven by rage, Achilles engages Hector in a fierce duel outside the walls of Troy. Despite Hector's bravery, Achilles' superior skills and divine favor result in Hector's defeat and death. After killing Hector, Achilles dishonors his body by dragging it behind his chariot around the walls of Troy. This act of desecration reflects Achilles' deep grief and rage, but it also elicits sympathy and respect from the Trojans and the gods. Ultimately, the gods intervene, and Achilles is persuaded to return Hector's body to his father, King Priam, for a proper burial. This moment highlights Achilles' complex character, capable of both great wrath and compassion. 6. Achilles and Death. The prophecy of Achilles' death looms over his story. Despite his near invincibility, his vulnerable heel becomes his undoing. According to various sources, Achilles meets his end at the hands of Paris, who shoots a poisoned arrow, guided by Apollo, into his heel. This fatal blow occurs near the end of the Trojan War, fulfilling the prophecy of his glorious yet short life. Achilles' death marks a pivotal moment in the Trojan War. His loss is deeply felt by the Greeks, who honor him with a grand funeral. His body is cremated, and his ashes are placed in a golden urn alongside those of Patroclus, signifying their close bond even in death. 7. Achilles' Legacy. Achilles' legacy extends far beyond his death. He becomes a symbol of martial excellence, heroism, and the tragic nature of human existence. His story has been retold and reinterpreted throughout history, influencing literature, art, and culture. In ancient Greece, Achilles was revered as a hero and a demigod. His tomb at the site of ancient Troy became a place of pilgrimage. Greek soldiers, inspired by his valor, sought to emulate his heroic deeds. 8. Achilles in literature and art. The character of Achilles has inspired countless works of literature and art. In addition to the Iliad, his story is explored in numerous ancient texts, including the Odyssey, where his shade is encountered by Odysseus in the underworld. Achilles is depicted as a complex figure, embodying both the ideals and the flaws of heroism. In later literature, Achilles' story continues to captivate audiences. Shakespeare's play, Troilus and Cressida, presents a more cynical view of the Trojan War, with Achilles portrayed as a more ambiguous figure. Modern retellings, such as Madeline Miller's novel, The Song of Achilles, offer new perspectives on his life and relationships, particularly his bond with Patroclus. 9. The Achilles Complex. Heroism and Tragedy. The story of Achilles embodies the ancient Greek concept of heroism intertwined with tragedy. His unmatched prowess and courage on the battlefield are counterbalanced by his human flaws, his pride, anger, and vulnerability. This duality makes Achilles a profoundly relatable and enduring figure. Achilles' anger, or meanness in Greek, is a central theme of the Iliad. It drives the narrative and underscores the destructive potential of unchecked rage. Yet, Achilles' capacity for deep emotion and his eventual compassion towards Priam reveal his complexity. 10. Modern interpretations and cultural impact. Achilles' influence extends into modern times, where he continues to be a symbol of heroic potential and the tragic consequences of human flaws. His name has entered common parlance, with the term Achilles' heel representing a critical vulnerability despite overall strength. In contemporary literature and media, Achilles' story is often revisited and reimagined. Films such as Troy, 2004, bring his legend to new audiences, though with creative liberties. Modern authors explore his character through various lenses, examining themes of love, friendship, honor, and destiny. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.